A dear friend and client of mine asked me to speak about perfectionism. And I thought it was kind of like, I felt like, oh, why are you asking me that? Why are you asking me that? But it's a really good topic. So first, thank you for the question, because it's something that I've thought about for a very, very long time as a recovering perfectionist. So perfectionism basically is a lie. It does not exist. It's a lie that I don't know where it stemmed from. I think that'd be an interesting, a look back on perfectionism. But it's a lie that's highly oppressive and debilitatingly paralyzing. I don't even know if that's actually a word, but because I'm not going to be concerned about this being perfect, I'm just going to get it out as best as I can. But there was a time that I was paralyzed by making things perfect. And that would mean that I would not produce or get things done, or I would find myself procrastinating because I created this illusion that there is this perfect state. And essentially, it would just cause me not to be humble enough to make mistakes. So I think there's a little bit of ego that we're kind of faced with when we're trying to appear perfect, right? And in my old age, I developed more acceptance, self-acceptance, and acceptance of my own flaws, which allowed me to be more accepting of the flaws of other people. And knowing that perfectionism doesn't exist. It's like this ideal that you're chasing, kind of like happiness. Because it's like, oh, if I have this, then it'll make me happy. And then you get that thing and you're like, okay, but now if I have this, then it'll make me happy. So perfectionism, especially if you're a creative like myself and many creatives that I know, or even anybody, it'll freeze you in your tracks because it's never good enough. So I think for me, jumping into uncharted territories, areas that I literally had no business being in and doing my best, actually allowed me to look at the ways that I was allowing myself in, my desire to be perfect in areas where I had all the business. It allowed me to look at it and realize how it just was not really working. It doesn't really work. It's a lie. Don't believe it. Don't believe the hype. Don't get caught up in striving for perfection. I think the best thing you can do is just strive, right? If you just keep going, you'll notice that you'll improve. And if you just humble yourself and allow yourself to make mistakes, allow yourself to be like, that's not so good, then that's the only way that you can actually improve. Because if you keep kind of holding on to this idea of until it's ready, it's not ready yet. It's never ready. It's never ready. So the more time that you put into something, the more that it evolves. But I think if we can just let go of this myth of something is perfect or can be perfect, I think there's just so much room to grow personally and with whatever project that it is that we're working on. So, and yeah, that was my Bluetooth just talking to me. So, but yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not striving for perfection. Yeah, so I think I pretty much covered it. Thanks.